Good morning, USA! Football fans, soccer fans, World Cup fans. This is not the World Cup trophy for the current one that's going on in the ladies, though. It's a little different. This is the men's World Cup. I'll have to get one for the ladies. Okay, so Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California, in the beautiful Antelope Valley. Friday, the day of the USA game versus China. That's the second game today on Fox. The first one is, the first one's going to be a barn burner. Let me tell you something. Germany, number 1 in the world versus France, number 3. Ooh, USA is number 2. China is, I believe, in the top 10, maybe the top 15 still. But anyway, so that's later. Fox, Channel 11. Watch them, all right? Starting at 1 o'clock the first game, I believe. Okay, so we're in referee uniform again, right? My green one. See, I have them in all different colors. And as some of you know from past posts, I always color coordinate my whistles. That's just the way I am. Okay. All right. A recent friend that I became reacquainted with through Facebook, Bobby Strohmeyer, friend of mine from way back in the day, back in the 80s, okay. Art director, designer, decorator, all that stuff, okay. He and I just reconnected a couple days ago. And he saw my last post from yesterday, the referee post, and had a few questions about what my opinions were about the refereeing in the Women's World Cup. So I want to answer those. And I think I'll come back and do a second post about some other refereeing points that I wanted to get to if I don't get to those right now. First question was, though, referring to possession, just in general, what is the biggest problem with calls that are missed? Well, we are all human beings. We make mistakes. Players make mistakes, right? Sometimes the pass that they've... What the heck is going on with my hair right now? Players make mistakes. Managers make mistakes. So referees make mistakes. However, the mistakes that referees make can impact, obviously, the game incredibly, depending on the situation. All right. First and foremost, I personally feel that the best referees in general in any level of competition tend to be those that have had playing experience, especially competitive playing experience, because they understand the player's perspective of the game. However, referees still have to be well informed of the laws, how to interpret those laws, and understand the powers that you have as a referee. And the biggest power you have as a referee, and unfortunately that's how we refer to it, powers, it shouldn't be, but the biggest power you have as a referee is what not to call or what not to do as far as disciplinary action. If it's better for the game at that point, better for the match. Everything you do as a referee is supposed to benefit the match and the players, okay? However, you still must do certain things that are mandated. Now, the biggest, one of the biggest concerns, from a refereeing standpoint. Oh, and just to give you a little bit of a history background for those of you that don't know or there are new friends of mine recently. I was a USSF, United States Soccer Federation, certified referee for about 15 years. I started back in 95, 96. First in recreational with my children, then I went up to club, high school, I even had one semi-pro game, under 21, Rattlers game years ago. But I officially retired in 2010. I still oversee the referees in my league, AFL, and I still will referee when needed, called upon, when I don't have enough refs. This was my last badge. See, 2010. The heck is it going on with the hair right there? My high school badge. Ooh, California. See, high school badge. My association badge for the Antelope Valley up here, and AFL badge. So anyway, my biggest concern is this. First and foremost, from announcers, players, managers, their thought going into us as referees is that we control the match. Wrong! A referee should never put it into his or her head that he or she is controlling the match. The players control the match. The managers control the match. We officiate the match. The second you think that you're controlling play and controlling the match, ooh, are you in the wrong? I got something in my eye here. Okay. You officiate the match with your refereeing team, your 2 assistants, or in the case of Europe and Champions League, 4 assistants, because they have extra refs at each end of the goal, and your 4th official. You should work as a team, and the important thing is to get the call right, even if you have to go discuss it for a moment. Get it right, as the case was with the LA Galaxy game a couple days ago, with the red card that was issued to a player from Portland and the yellow card issued to the Galaxy player because of what happened. The referee took the time to actually talk to us, found out what they saw, and acted accordingly, and it was a great result, a great card, even though some of the announcers didn't agree with it, because they seem to think that when a referee does this or this, that he's impacting the game, and now the teams it's unfair because they have to play down a player. Well, you know what? The players caused that, not the referee. And when he doesn't issue one of these when he should, and the team should go down a player, then he is impacting the game wrongfully because he's not doing his job. Such as the case was in 2010 in the final of the World Cup, Spain versus Netherlands, when in the first half, the Netherlands player De Jong goes up against the Spanish player Xabi Alonso for a ball. Xabi goes up to head it. De Jong decides he becomes Bruce Lee all of a sudden and friggin' plants his foot, cleats in right here. Boom. Howard Webb, the English referee at the time, blew the whistle and issued De Jong one of these, when it should have been one of these, for serious foul play. It was extremely reckless for he to go in with his cleats, expose his foot. His excuse was he was trying to play the ball. No, as a player, you're also supposed to take into account your actions and whether they're careless or reckless. You're still supposed to behave in a gentlemanly manner. It's in the laws of our game. So he didn't get one of these, and it did change it, because had Netherlands gone down in that game, it would have, of course it would have affected them, but it was their problem. They're the ones that caused it. De Jong did it. I can get so upset sometimes. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to come back in a little bit because it's getting kind of long. I'll come back, watch the games. Maybe in between the 2 games, I'll post another video because there's some other referee points that I have to get to. 10:55 in the morning. What do we say? We always say no to racism. Go USA, ladies! Oh, I got to put my jersey on for the game. I'll see you later.